let you in on a little secret. Every August, parents all across America spend hundreds of dollars, maybe even more, getting kids ready to go back to school. We buy backpacks, new shoes, fresh notebooks, the perfect pencils, and yes, there is a perfect pencil, and maybe even a new lunchbox. And all the while, those are important. That's what I want to say. There's even something more important that doesn't cost a dime. It's what we pack inside our kids before they ever walk through those school doors. Today, I want to share 5 things I believe every parent, grandparent, teacher, caregiver, whatever person is raising a child should use to help a child carry into a new school year. Let's grab some coffee and talk about it. So hey friends, welcome back to Coffee with Soldier Mom. I'm Jodi, better known as Soldier Mom. If you're new around here, welcome, because around here, we believe character matters, history matters, and raising good humans is still one of the most important jobs on the planet. So grab your coffee, pull up a chair, and let's have a conversation. Back to school season has always made me a little sentimental. Maybe it's because I'm a military mom. Maybe it's because I grew up a military brat. Or maybe it's because I know just how quickly these seasons pass. Not to mention, I love the smell of new school supplies. I don't know. Just me? Anyway, I can still remember getting my own backpack ready as a kid. Or book bag, or whatever we called it back then. And then years later, helping my own children get ready for school. Checking supply lists, making sure homework folders were packed, finding that one shoe somehow mysteriously disappeared overnight. And like so many of you, I'd hug them goodbye and wonder, did I prepare them for today? Not academically, character-wise, because school teaches math and science and reading and history, but character? That's something we begin teaching long before the first bell rings. First point, teach respect. One of the first books I wrote as Soldier Mom was about respect and its foundation. Respect isn't something we only give people who agree with us. It's how we treat people, especially when they don't agree with us. Teaching kids to listen before they speak, to say please and thank you, to look people in the eyes, to be kind to the student sitting alone at lunch. Respect isn't old-fashioned, it's timeless. Kids greeting a teacher, holding a door, helping another student. Teach responsibility is point 2. One of the greatest gifts we can give children is responsibility. Age-appropriate responsibility builds confidence. It might be packing their own backpack, remembering their homework, and if you're like my kids were, they did their homework and then would forget to turn it in, so there's that. Making their bed, owning a mistake instead of blaming somebody else. You know, when I was in the Army, no one followed me around making sure I had everything packed and ready to go. My doggo taking a nap while I'm talking. You learn quickly that preparation mattered. That's the lesson our kids can begin learning now. Little responsibilities today prepare them for bigger responsibilities tomorrow. You know, this coffee was hot about 10 minutes ago. Then I get talking, doing things, and I forget to drink it. If you're like me, yours is probably getting cold too. But hey, I'm still gonna drink it. Point 3, teach kids kindness. They always remember when kindness is missing in whatever is happening in their life. Every classroom has someone who's nervous, someone who's new, or just really having a hard day. We often tell our kids to make friends. Maybe we should also encourage them to be the friend someone else needs. Just same thing, different way of looking at it. You know, one smile, one invitation, to sit together. One kind word. Those little moments can change an entire school year. 4, teach curiosity. This is one of my favorite ones. And one of my favorite phrases, especially when teaching young minds, is never stop learning. Listen, I'm in my 50s and I still am learning. I'm here with you, learning about you and all the things and content creation and life in general. You never stop learning. The best students aren't always the smartest. They're the most curious. Encourage your kids to ask questions, wonder why things work, read books outside their homework, visit a museum, explore history. I know a great YouTube page. If you didn't pick up on that, it's mine. Curiosity can open doors that grades alone never will. And yes, sometimes curiosity can lead you down a rabbit hole about whether the Millennium Falcon could actually make the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs. But we'll save that debate for another day. And point 5, teach integrity. This might be the most important one. Integrity means doing the right thing, even when nobody is watching. It's returning something that isn't yours, admitting when you're wrong, telling the truth even when it's uncomfortable or could be painful. Character isn't built during the big moments. It's built during hundreds of ordinary daily decisions. That's why integrity matters. Now let's bring it full circle. If I could pack one invisible backpack for every child heading back to school, it wouldn't be filled with notebooks. It'd be filled with what we just talked about: respect, responsibility, kindness, curiosity, and integrity. Those are the things that will serve them long after they forget what locker they had in 5th grade. Now, before we wrap up, I have this thing I want to talk about, and I'm going to call it Around the Kitchen. So here's this week's Around the Kitchen table question. Ask your kids tonight, what kind of classmate do you want to be this year? Not what grade do you want to make, and maybe not even what sport do you want to play, although I do love that question. Or even sometimes we ask, what do you want to be? But we don't ask, what do you want your year to be like? That's one conversation that might tell you more than any report card ever will. And one last thing, I'm going to give you a challenge. Here's your challenge this week. Write one encouraging note. Slip it into your kid's backpack or your grandchild's lunchbox, or hand one to a teacher. It doesn't have to be long. Just remind someone that you believe in them. One sentence is enough to change someone's day. Before school starts, we'll spend some time sharpening our pencils along the way, charging those laptops, buying supplies. Let's spend just as much time sharpening character. Because one day our kids won't remember the color of their backpack. They'll remember how we taught them to treat people. And that's a lesson they'll carry for the rest of their lives. Remember, we're not raising perfect kids. We're raising kids with character. And that happens one conversation, one choice, one ordinary day at a time. Well, it looks like I'm out of coffee. Last sip. I guess that means our time together is up. Thank you for spending a little part of your day with me. And until next time, love your family, lead with character, and wherever life takes you, leave people better than you found them. I'll save you a seat right here at Coffee with Soldier Mom. Love you.